The American Express Platinum Card has been the go-to for anyone wanting the highest tier travel credit card. Well, that and the Chase Sapphire Reserve, but the Platinum Card doesn't really earn that much overall when you compare it to the Chase or some other cards. American Express probably knew that and came out with the Gold Card, a real winner when it comes to earning points. Both have some new amazing welcome bonuses and some new offers on the table when it comes to choosing one of the cards. But does that higher annual fee and more perks of the American Express Platinum Card make it better than the Gold Card? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Chica Fisher, and today we are talking about two credit cards, the American Express Platinum and the American Express Gold Card, because they both have great benefits. But if you had to choose one, which one should you go for? Let's just tap that like button and get into it. First, let's go over the perks and some of the new offers on these cards. But of course, if you already know all this information, make sure you skip ahead using the timestamps below, or potentially if you're on desktop, it could just kind of show up. American Express is kind of winning the game when it comes to perks in this trying time. But let's do the Gold Card first, since it is a lower annual fee. With the American Express Gold Card, you get a welcome offer of 60,000 membership points after spending $4,000 on purchases in the first 3 months. The points earning is what we are going more for though, right? With this card, you get 4x at supermarkets, 4x at dining, 3x on flights, and then 1x on everything else. Now, let's get into those credits because that's what has changed with this card. They just added $120 in Uber credits starting in 2021. This, I assume, will be delivered in monthly increments, and I believe they have said it'll be $10 a month for the whole year. You still have the 120 dining credit again in $10 increments to Grubhub, Cheesecake Factory, Shake Shack, personal favorite, and some other places. Previously, this card had a $100 airline fee credit, which is going away in January of 2022. However, for 2021, you still get that credit, and you get the new Uber credits, which means you'll be receiving $340 in credits for a card with a $250 annual fee. After 2021, though, you only receive $240 in credits, effectively cutting the annual fee down to $10 a year. However, there are some other things you get with the card. You get access to the hotel collection, which provides you with $100 hotel credit to spend on qualifying things at the hotel and potentially a room upgrade that you do get. You don't have to spend $100 on it. There's other insurances on this card, but I won't be getting into them. Let's just move into the Platinum Card. With the American Express Platinum Card, you get a welcome offer of 75,000 bonus points, which is the most it's ever been just from applying on Amex.com or AmericanExpress.com, whatever the website is, after you spend $5,000 in 3 months. Earning points on this card, though, is a bit simpler, but you don't earn as many points because this card only gives you 5x on flights booked directly with the airlines and 5x on prepaid hotels and flights booked through AmexTravel.com. They're limiting, which is unfortunate, the amount that you can actually earn in points on the flights you spend to a maximum of $500,000 a year spent on flights. Now, I don't spend nearly that much. Maybe one day I will, but for right now, that definitely will not affect me. Hopefully it doesn't affect you either. Then you get 1x on everything else. The Platinum Card has special offers running through December 2020, which is $20 a month on streaming services and $20 a month on wireless phone services, like Verizon or Comcast. I am absolutely using those streaming credits and loving it because I spend right around $20 on the US streaming services account for this, so I effectively pay nothing as of right now for those streaming credits. Then we also get $200 in Uber credits delivered at $15 a month and $20 in December, which is kind of nice for those expensive rides home for the holidays. You also get Uber VIP status, so sometimes more expensive Ubers like an Uber XL or whatever it's called, Uber Black, they'll actually be the same price as an Uber X. You get a $200 airline fee credit that's not currently going away, then TSA Global Entry credit. You also get $100 in Saks credit with $50 every 6 months. Depending on when you got the card, if you do have it, you also get $200 in travel credit to book through American Express Travel. Not done yet though, you also get access to the Global Lounge Collection. Centurion Lounge is also in there. fine hotels and resorts program, which you get credit at the hotel and room upgrades, elite status with Marriott and Hilton, you get membership to Avis, Hertz, and National Car Rental. This boosts you up a tier and you can get discounts and potentially better cars when you rent it. Then finally, you get some insurance from this card for an annual fee of $550. That's all fairly good. The credits cut it down to $50 for a year if you use all the credits you get. Both cards also, this is new, they get Uber Eats Pass for 12 months, which is kind of a cool benefit, and it competes with that Dash Pass offered by the Chase cards. That'll save you on fees and give you a bit of a discount each order. All right, now that we got all of that out of the way, let's get into which is actually better. While these cards work wonderfully together and can provide you a ton of benefits right off the bat, it might just be hard to decide which card to get first, or even if you want both cards, or maybe you can't justify paying that $800 a year on 2 credit cards. That's just a bit difficult to show up right in the beginning when you get it, despite the annual fee only being effectively $70 at the minimum. Of course, you do get more out of these cards, but you can't exactly put a price value on some of the things. You can estimate, but if you go based off of just the credits you get, then it's $70 a year for the cards if you get both. If you want to earn American Express membership points though, then the first card you should get is probably the gold card. That's just because it earns so much more overall on points, and I think I spend more on restaurants and grocery stores more overall than on flights and hotels, despite flights and hotels generally costing more. I know I'll spend around $200 a month on groceries, probably actually a bit more. So I would earn more in points if I used the gold card. I know I don't spend $200 a month on flights and hotels because sometimes I use points to book them, so I don't actually get anything out of the flight, or at least paying for the flight, because I didn't really pay for it. So on that logic, if you wanted to be earning American Express membership points and really enjoyed getting them, you should probably get the gold card first. Now, that would be the card go for most people, but explain why I don't have one in just a bit. The platinum card should really only be for people who want to use those travel benefits that it gets you, like lounge access and TSA PreCheck, and if you know you're going to use them, then you should definitely consider getting the platinum card first, because you can get much more value out of it than the gold card. The gold card doesn't really offer many intangible benefits like lounge access and status with hotels that the platinum does, so you would be missing out on a ton of value if you went with the gold card first. That's only really if you're going to be traveling after you get the card, because it's a more travel-oriented card rather than a points-earning one. Plus, with the welcome bonus on this card, you could really get a lot from those 75,000 bonus points. The next question is, should you get both cards or just one, or even none of them? If you like Amex and want to mainly be in their system, then it makes sense to get both of the cards. But if you don't like the travel partners that they offer, considering doing what I do, stay mostly in the Chase ecosystem, but then only get that platinum card because you get so much value out of it. In another video, I determined that the platinum card beats out the Chase Sapphire Reserve for the total amount of value that I get, making it the best travel card in my eyes. I mostly fly Southwest, and if I'm staying in a hotel, generally it's Hyatt, so I'm not really getting much benefit if I earn a bunch of Amex membership points, because those points don't transfer out to Southwest or Hyatt. So I can't really get any benefit out of earning a ton of points with the card, but I can get a ton of benefit out of the other things the card offers. I do use the Uber credit, I use the airline fee credit, don't use the Saks credit because I don't really want to shop there. But I live near a Centurion lounge, and I mostly fly 2 places with another one, or at least lounge access used through their Priority Pass membership they get you. So I can get at least $20 of value out of every trip I make on each side. So that kind of really helps me cut down that effective annual fee to, well, kind of above, and I make money by having the card. Amex does have some really good travel partners, but in my eyes, it doesn't beat out Chase travel partners because I use them more. I certainly use Hilton and Marriott partners in some cases, so I think the points there are still valuable, but I fly more than I stay at hotels, so I'd rather earn more points to spend less on flights than I do more. If you do like Amex more and you're going to be traveling more, then go for the platinum first, then get the gold card because of the point earning potential. But if you were doing less travel and it doesn't hurt to get the gold card first and really rake in those points and get a ton of credits out of the card in 2021, because already the card annual fee is negative, which means you earn money. It would be my choice if I were going to get more into the Amex rewards system, but if I had to choose one card and I couldn't choose both of them, and I haven't chosen both of them, I would definitely choose the platinum card, because I think it's just so much better than the gold card. You just get more out of it. Now the gold card, you are paying $10 a year, so it's not that bad, but I don't really need to pay $10 a year just to do things that I would rather do and get credits for, because even if I'm ordering Grubhub or using Uber, sure, it's nice to get those credits, but I'd spend that money anyway. So it doesn't make sense for me to get the card, because I'd still be paying $10 a month just to receive credits. With the platinum card, I just gained a bunch of value out of it, and if you want to see my full review, make sure you check out my video on that. Let me also know your thoughts in the comments below, and if you would get either card or if you have one of them or not. I just want to hear your thoughts. I upload videos on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on travel and finance, so if that sounds like something interesting to you, make sure you hit that little subscribe button down there. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.